Today's video is a reaction video which is done by Prince A named Don't Go Back to School. As you probably know, some of the countries have already reopened schools like Tanzania. Right now, Kenya is also planning to reopen schools.
But if you're just joining us there, it is a development. Education CS George Magoha has announced the reopening of schools for grade 4, class 8 and form 4 learners for Monday, the 12th of October. The specifics of the same, of course, said that the examination classes of teachers, or TTC, that is teachers training colleges and technical and vocational and educational training institutions, TVETs, would report on Monday, the 5th of October, and the boards of the TTCs and TVETs were to announce the resumption date for in-person and in-class learning, with priority being given to students undertaking practical courses. And of course, all universities and tertiary institutions were to be linked to a health facility. So we'll be taking a look at what measures have been put in place with regard to the reopening of schools for grade 4, class 8 and form 4 learners.
Do you think that schools should be open? Watch the video and let's react together with the video. Let's get it.
I got 3 words for you. Children will die. Seriously? You want to open school, sir? This is a death trap.
That's a load of crap. Listen, quarantine's over. The kids have to go back.
Do you know how hard it's gonna be to socially distance 30 kids in a classroom? That's a joke. And you know those school bathrooms don't even have soap.
With less than 1 week notice, I'm probably sure that most schools are not ready to accommodate students. They don't have soap, they don't have enough water, so they are probably not ready to open schools. Likewise, the parents are also not ready because they have to pay school fees. Their children have also grown older, so they need to buy them things like school uniforms, school bags, and so many other personal items that they need to go back to school. So both the parents and the students are not ready to go back to school.
That's a frightening vision, and something ain't right with it. How come you politicians have your kids homeschooled, yet you want to sacrifice the health and life we're living? That's like being pro-war. But no, you're not the one fighting in it.
Don't worry. Only a few kids may die. That's life. We can't control it. Plus...
only one kid. Each and everyone's personal life has its own importance because everyone has a purpose in life. So each and every life is important, not just for one kid.
It's proven that kids are strong and more protected from COVID.
That's not true, sir. Don't play that political game. I know you expect us to surf the second wave, but this study out of South Korea says that children are affected exactly the same. Plus, all kids aren't strong. Some have obesity, others breathing trouble, and none live in a bubble, which means if they catch the virus and take it home, their parents and grandparents are in trouble.
So, if they open school, I don't see any other meaning why they should not open any other places like churches, bars, or any other social places. If they decide to open schools, they should open each and every social place because there is no place that people gather more than schools, because they'll be interacting with their teachers and also their fellow students.
Yeah, but virtual learning is not ideal. Kids just don't learn like that.
You are sad. Hospitals are overrun, borders closed, but you want kids to go to school and play Corona tag. You know, it's funny how all of a sudden you care about education. See, I think it's really about cash, because no cap, I learned more watching YouTube videos than I did in class.
I totally agree with that. Most of the students currently learn more online than they do in class. We have things like Viusasa, YouTube, and any other online course platforms that students are learning.
Class. So don't tell me school is perfect, because that's bogus. I'm not trolling, but I knew a kid who graduated high school and couldn't even read his own diploma.
Oh, grow up.
I'm serious. See, classroom learning is equal or worse to e-learning. And if you don't believe me, check out this study that concluded classroom learning is equal or worse to e-learning.
Yeah, but kids need socialization and physical interaction, okay?
Seriously? Seriously, school tells kids to sit their butt down and don't talk to each other for 8 hours a day. You call that socialization? That's not smart. Plus, how are kids gonna interact when they are 6 feet apart?
Okay, wise guy. What about our great teachers?
With this corona thing, if we take it seriously, there is no that students are going to interact. That means that there will be no gaming or any other social activity that require them to interact together. So that's complete social distancing, which is not what is required when you are in school.
Their presence is needed.
Now that I can agree with, yes. Teachers are the most important factor for a student's success, which is why you should treat them with more respect. I mean, they give their best, yet many have to buy their own supplies because you refuse to invest. And once again, during COVID, they are the ones you neglect. See, you're giving them the short end of the stick. God forbid, but are you gonna pay the medical bills when these great teachers get sick? I mean, I get your point. Socialization and hanging with friends is needed for a healthy mind. And the only way I think physical class could work is if we have it outside.
Outside?
Yeah, outside. You know, kids do learn better when they're actually alive.
This guy. Don't even try. Do I look like a fool to you?
No, of course not. I know you want more business as usual. You love the fact that prisoners get more time outside than students do. But see, outside learning is what they did during the Spanish flu and tuberculosis too. Still social distance, follow all protocols for prevention, but give them fresh air and vitamin D, which are proven to boost the immune system. So here's what I conclude. Give them 1 to 2 days a week in an outside classroom. Those who need hot meals, any day should be able to pick up the food. But the rest of class will be online. Now when in class, follow all the guidelines, like masks and/or face shields which protect the eyes, and get creative. Let students...
So if for any reason you decide to go to school, make sure you follow all the guidelines so that your children, and if you're a teacher, also make sure you follow the guidelines so that you are safe in school, so that you don't take that disease to your children and your relatives.
Police themselves. For every day of safe behavior, they get points. If they get enough points, they get, I don't know, a week vacation. Here are some protocols from other countries that I want you to read and understand. Because one life lost is one too many. Let's leave nothing up to chance. I know you have other interests involved, but even you shouldn't want this blood on your hands.
Ile kitu iko watoto warudi shule. Juu ile biashara nafanyaga tunasidana na watoto. So mimi nikienda kuwaso napata watoto mbele. Kwa naona haya. Juu mimi nauzaga na recycle. Plastics na chupa.
Nimefeel vibaya sana kwa sababu kama sister yangu bado hatujajipanga. School fees, uniform imekuwa kubwa. Ndogo, sorry.
Personally, unless the safety of the students and teachers is guaranteed, don't go back to school. What do you guys think about all this concept of reopening schools? Share them in the comments below. I'll be happy to read all your comments and reply. Until next time, bye bye for now.